Lucas and Gabriel, a journey of faith and resilience. Life often presents us with challenges that make us question whether we have the strength to keep moving forward. Moments of loss, pain, and uncertainty can drain our energy and extinguish the flame of hope. Yet, it is precisely in the darkest times that faith can serve as a guiding light, reminding us that God never abandons us, even when everything around us seems to be falling apart. Today's story is about Lucas, an ordinary man whose life took an unexpected turn after a painful divorce. Suddenly, he found himself alone, responsible for caring for his 4-year-old son, Gabriel, while facing a devastating financial crisis. Without a steady job and with bills piling up, Lucas had to draw strength from his faith to avoid giving up. He knew he had to be strong not only for himself but especially for Gabriel, who depended on him entirely for love, support, and guidance. Through this journey, you will follow how Lucas courageously faced his struggles, guided by a deep spirituality that not only sustained him but also created an unbreakable bond with his son. Despite sleepless nights and humble meals, father and son shared moments of profound connection and learning. Lucas taught Gabriel the values of faith and trust in God, even in the face of the most difficult circumstances. This is more than just a story of perseverance. It is a testimony to how faith can transform lives, open doors, and bring redemption in ways we least expect. It is a touching account that reminds us that, even in our darkest hours, God is quietly at work, preparing a new chapter in our lives. If this story is already resonating with you, please take a moment to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell. Your support helps us reach more people with messages of hope and inspiration. Let's work together to spread faith and remind the world that, with God, all things are possible. A life turned upside down. Lucas had always believed his life would follow the plan he and his wife had envisioned. They shared a modest but comfortable home, steady jobs, and, most importantly, their 4-year-old son, Gabriel, whose innocence and joy filled their days with light. However, life often has a way of testing even our best-laid plans. What seemed like a solid marriage began to unravel. Frequent arguments, financial pressures, and differing visions of the future gradually wore down their relationship. After 5 years together, the couple decided that divorce was the only viable path forward. For Lucas, the separation was devastating. Suddenly, he found himself alone, carrying the full weight of responsibility for Gabriel's well-being and future without the emotional and financial partnership he had relied on with his wife. The start of a new reality. After the divorce, Lucas had to make significant changes to adapt to his new reality. He moved into a small two-bedroom apartment in a simpler neighborhood. Without a steady job, he relied on temporary work to make ends meet. Rent payments were often late, and the number of unpaid bills seemed to grow every day. Despite these challenges, Lucas made a conscious effort to shield Gabriel from the weight of their struggles. Every morning, he would wake up with a smile, preparing breakfast and ensuring Gabriel started his day with positivity. Weekends were reserved for playtime, and every night they would pray together before bed. "Son, God is always with us, even when things seem hard. He has a plan for us," Lucas would tell Gabriel, holding his tiny hands during their prayers. Challenges and lessons. The days were long and exhausting. Lucas worked as a food delivery driver during the day and painted houses at night to supplement his income. He would return home physically drained, but his priority was always to spend time with Gabriel, whether through storytelling, playing games, or simply sharing a quiet moment of reflection. One evening, while Lucas was reading Bible stories to Gabriel, the little boy interrupted with a heartfelt question. "Daddy, why does God let us go through such hard things?" Lucas felt a lump in his throat. It was a question he had asked himself countless times during moments of despair. But looking into Gabriel's innocent eyes, Lucas found the answer within his faith. "Son," he began, "sometimes God allows us to face challenges to teach us something important. He is always with us, even when we don't understand what's happening. It's like when you're learning to ride a bike. It might feel scary and you might fall and get hurt, but in the end, you learn and grow stronger. Gabriel seemed satisfied with the explanation. Smiling, he hugged his father and said, "I trust God, Daddy, and I trust you too," fighting for a better future. Motivated by Gabriel's trust and the desire to provide a better life for his son, Lucas began intensifying his job search. Each morning, he sent out resumes to potential employers, only to receive rejection after rejection. Despite the discouragement, Lucas refused to give up. Each time he was turned down, he reminded himself, "God has a plan for me. I just need to trust and keep trying." At home, Lucas worked hard to keep their spirits high. Sunday mornings were spent at church, where he and Gabriel found solace and renewed faith. The sermons uplifted Lucas, while Gabriel found joy in singing with the children's choir. One night, after receiving yet another rejection, Lucas felt the weight of despair pressing down on him. Kneeling beside Gabriel's bed, he prayed silently, "Lord, I know you are with me, but sometimes it feels so hard to keep going. Please give me strength to continue and wisdom to care for my son. I trust in your plan," the answer to prayers. A few days later, while making a delivery, Lucas ran into an old colleague. They struck up a conversation, and the colleague mentioned a job opening at a company known for its Christian values. Lucas felt a spark of hope reignite within him. Without wasting any time, he sent in his resume and was thrilled to receive an invitation for an interview. The position offered a decent salary and benefits that could significantly ease his financial burdens. On the morning of the interview, Lucas woke up early, prepared Gabriel for school, and dressed in his only suit, which was a bit worn but neatly pressed. Before leaving, he and Gabriel knelt together in prayer. "Lord, please guide me today. May my words and actions reflect your glory," Lucas prayed. During the interview, Lucas spoke honestly about his recent struggles but emphasized the lessons he had learned from them. He explained how his experiences as a father and freelancer had strengthened his organizational skills, dedication, and perseverance. The interviewer was visibly moved and commented, "I'm impressed by your outlook. How do you remain so hopeful in the face of challenges?" Lucas smiled and replied, "My faith in God sustains me. I trust that He is always taking care of me and my son, even when the road is difficult." A new beginning. 3 days later, Lucas received the call he had been praying for. He was offered the job. Tears of gratitude streamed down his face as he knelt to thank God. When he picked Gabriel up from school that afternoon, he shared the joyous news. "Gabriel, God answered our prayers," he exclaimed. Gabriel's eyes lit up as he responded, "I knew it, Daddy." God always takes care of us, a brighter future. With his new job, Lucas was able to stabilize their lives. He paid off overdue bills, caught up on rent, and even started a small savings fund for Gabriel's future. More than financial stability, however, Lucas found that his faith had grown stronger through the challenges he had faced. On weekends, Lucas and Gabriel continued their cherished tradition of spending time together, whether at the park or sharing quiet moments of prayer and reflection. Each small victory was an opportunity for Lucas to remind his son, "Never forget Gabriel. It is God who has brought us this far." Reflections and gratitude. Looking back, Lucas realized that each trial had taught him valuable lessons. He learned the importance of resilience, the beauty of appreciating life's small blessings, and the transformative power of trusting in God's timing. Son, Lucas would often say, "Always remember that God has a plan for each of us. It might be hard to see at times, but He never abandons us." Gabriel, now with a deeper understanding of faith, would smile and reply, "I know, Daddy, and I'll always trust in God, just like you taught me the power of faith." The story of Lucas and Gabriel is more than a tale of overcoming adversity. It is a powerful testimony to the strength of faith and the unbreakable bond between a father and his child. Together, they discovered that even in the darkest moments, God is at work, turning trials into blessings. Lucas and Gabriel's journey is a reminder that no matter how overwhelming life's challenges may seem, faith, perseverance and love can open the door to miracles. From the depths of despair, Lucas found a new path for himself and his son, proving that with God, everything is possible. If this story touched your heart, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications to continue receiving inspiring messages like this. Your engagement helps us spread hope and faith to more people. May God bless you and your family, and we'll see you in the next story.